Hello viewers, tutorial 1, question 6, sees us solving the equation that you see on the screen there. Just like with question 5, x is some unknown number that we need to find. Now this one is not a quadratic, there are no squares in sight. So our approach is going to be x to the left and other stuff to the right. Okay, so that means that 19x, which is fine where it is. So we've got 19x. Now this 9x, which is on the right at the moment, that has an x in it, which means we want to move it to the left hand side, so it's going to become minus 9x. Remember, if it's positive on the right, it becomes negative on the other side. 12, that has no x in it, which means we want to move it to the right hand side, so it's going to become 12 plus 8. And now we can work out each side of the equation. 19x minus 9x, that gives us 10x, equals 12 plus 8 is 20. So we can divide both sides by 10. So 10x divided by 10 is x, equals 20 divided by 10 gives us 2. So x is 2, so 2 is our number. And let's check that that fits both sides of the equation. We have 19x minus 12 on the left, which is 19 times 2 is 38, minus 12 is 26. Left hand side of 26, and the right hand side is 9 times 2, which is 18, plus 8 is 26. Both sides are 26 when x equals 2, so good as gold. Now we're ready for question B. So we have to solve for x. Y equals x plus 9 over 4x minus 3. So we're solving for x. That means again we want x equals something. But it's not going to be just as simple as x equals some number, and that's because we have another letter in the mix, namely y. So that is going to appear somewhere in our solution. So the first thing we need to do is multiply both sides through by 4x minus 3, and that will give us y times 4x minus 3 equals x plus 9. So now we need to multiply out the y on the left hand side into the bracket. So y times 4x is 4xy, minus y times 3 is 3y, equals x plus 9. So our approach from here is going to be the same as what we just used in question A. We're solving for x. That means we want x terms on the left, other stuff on the right. Okay, so that means we want the 4xy, that has an x in it, so that's going to be on the left. This x also has an x in it, so we want to move that to the left as well, so we get minus x equals 3y. We want to move that 3y to the right, so that's going to be 3y, and we wanted to move that because that has no x. And 9 also has no x, and we want it on the right. Now we can take out a factor of x on that right hand side, so we've got x multiplied by 4xy is x times 4y minus x times 1 equals 3y plus 9, and then we can divide both sides by 4y minus 1 to get our answer, because that left hand side is just x times something, and we need to divide by something to get x. So x is 3y plus 9 over 4y minus 1. Now, how are we going to check that thing? Well, let's choose a number for x. Let's say x is 1. Put that into our original question. So if we put x equals 1 into y equals x plus 9 over 4x minus 3, that top is 1 plus 9 is 10, and the bottom is 4 times 1 minus 3, which is 1. So we get 10 over 1, which is 10. So from the original question, when x is 1, y is 10. Now if we put y is 10 into our answer, hopefully that will get us back to x equals 1. So if we put y equals 10 into the top, which is 3 of the answer, which is 3y plus 9, we get 3 times 10 plus 9, which is 39. And on the bottom, we get 4 times y minus 1 is 4 times 10 minus 1, which is 39. X is 39 over 39, which does indeed get us back to x equals 1. So it checks out. Okay, thanks for watching. Over and out.